Thursday morning, and clouds don't look too bright today, do they? But we're not scheduled for any rain today, so hopefully be able to have some decent walks this morning. Fingers crossed anyway. So I've just got back from walking the dogs in the park. The rain held off, thankfully. So now it's Thursday. I've got to edit and get up the vlog for last week, because don't forget you're watching this a week in advance, a week behind, because it's the 6th today. And this won't actually be going out released until the 13th, so it's actually a full week away. So yes, I'm going to be really mindful of what dates go where and that kind of thing. So yeah, but today, after I've finished doing the vlog, I'm going to try and finish off the rest of this year's mid-month mini mission inspirations. It's due on the Saturday the 15th is the next mid-month mini. But I think I know what I'm already going to be doing. I want to do and make the prompts for July. So I just need to get the prompts card sorted out, and then I want to film and get the actual prompt video for the Facebook group done and scheduled, so that I can tick that off my list and I can forget about that. So that is my plan for today. So I've got to finish off editing last week's vlog, timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly, all that kind of thing, and then get the mission inspiration sorted out. So that's my plan for today. Oh, and hopefully have a chance this afternoon to actually sit down and do some reading.
Good morning, everyone. Do you ever have days when you don't know what day it is, or where you're going, or where you've been, or what you've got to do? I'm having one of those days today. I booked a show for the weekend, which is called Fantasy Forest at Stoodley Castle near Cheltenham, a beautiful part of the country. I've not been to that before. It's supposed to be a really good weekend, so I'm looking forward to that. But I wrote the wrong dates down for my Whitby show, which is supposed to be at the end of the month. No, it's not at the end of the month, it's next weekend. So I've got Stoodley Castle this weekend and Whitby next weekend. Problem being, obviously I work 2 days a week now for our friends Kay and Alfie, so the timeline has gone, and I'm a little bit panic stricken, to be honest with you. I'll be alright. I'll just make some more bits, get some stuff cut, and paint. But I've already been very, very busy trying to get ready for Fantasy Forest, because they have a march, or a parade rather, on the Saturday night, I think it is. It starts at 8 and finishes at 10, so of course it's going dark. And we can trade at that time, so I'll be able to sell my machines in the dark, so people will be able to see what they look like properly in subdued lighting or in the dark itself. They have like a wicker effigy. It's nothing bad. I think this year it's a big rabbit, and they burn. It's woven out of wicker, obviously, wicker man, wicker animal, and they burn it, and they all sing songs and things like that. So it should be a good event. If it's very good, I'm going to have problems because I have nothing for the weekend after. So, but I've already got a lot made, ready to go, half made, ready to go, and then stuff that's just been stuck on, ready to go as well. So I'll turn the camera around. Oh, I think I've literally got screwless. I think the screw's just fallen off from something. I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you what I've been making, and we'll go from there. The cupboards are looking nice and full. As I said to you before, I've been working, trying to get sorted out. The only thing I'm short of, I think, is going to be the gauges, but I've not been able to cut them for a while because I've run out of Perspex acrylic. It's just come back in, and the lady who ordered one of those, I'll be speaking to you at the weekend, is ready for you. But also there's this lot. So I'll give you a look at that later on when I get the glass dome on it, but the crystal lights up and you look through the magnifying glass there. There's the pocket watches. They're really, really funky. And of course there's the Mardimatics, which I think you've seen before. If people are bad-tempered around you, just pop that on, turn your Mardimatic on, and they calm down. That's the theory anyway. It's all sorts of weird and wonderful. This one's got an eye in the middle of it. And that's an old camera lens. And that one there. That was quite nice as well. But as you see, there's all sorts of bits half done. But they will, I mean, these here are all complete. Just need a little bit of detail putting on them and then they're done. But I've also got stacked up here as well, lots of bits half done. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put all the half bits into the cupboard with the stock items. They're the little bits and bats that I use. Then I can see exactly what I've got. I do apologise, look at the stir there. Well, you can never have any too many USB leads, can you? You can't. You know you can never find one when you need one. So and then I'm going to tidy this lot away, and I'm going to sit and cogitate. I've got all the sheets to write for these, so cogitation, here we come. Okay, so I'm going to show you this now. It's finished. It's got the glass dome on it. So you have temperature of crystal core, crystal hazard strength. You've got a little blue light there, little green valve that says the machine's in operation. And as you look through it, it's a magnifying glass. It allows you to look into the crystal. Isn't that funky? In the dark it looks amazing. Just let me turn the lights out. Okay, so this is it in the dark. So there's the dome behind. And if you look through the magnifier, it all changes colour. It's a bit strange is the colour on the camera. But yeah, I'm really, really pleased with that.
So it's Saturday morning and our demo bags are all completely packed. The puppies have just been out for a walk, haven't they?
They have. It's very, very early, but they've enjoyed it. I haven't. It's too early for me.
Yes, so we've got to get the dogs over to Mum and Dad's.
Yeah.
And then back here, quick change into respectable clothing, proper working clothing for demo clothing.
Yeah.
And then it's across to Retford for the day, for the Indigo Blue Open Day, isn't it?
It is. I've got to find the dogs first. I think one's in the garden.
And the other one will have disappeared off
He's
upstairs.
gone back to bed.
Because he knows he's going in the car.
He does.
It's Sunday morning, 10:30. We got back from the Indigo Blue Open Day yesterday. We got to Mum and Dad's at about 7 o'clock. By the time we'd got home after picking the dogs up, it was about 8 o'clock. So we were completely zonked, tired out, slept right through last night. Without waking up once, although Nipper is not talking to me today because we left him with Grandma and Grandad yesterday. He's got a real sulk on with me today, so I'm not his best friend today. But yeah, so it was a really good day. It was very busy, and it was warm, but it was very busy, and we had lots of fun, which is the main thing. So today I'm just nipping down to the supermarket because we've run out of loads of things. So I need to stock up, mostly dog related stuff, dog treats and that kind of thing. So I'm just gonna have a bit of a relaxing day today. I'm not really going to do too much. While we were there at the open day, I got Alfie to cut some new prototype stencils, and I've got at least 8 new designs, and out of the 8, 2 were a bit maybe they will work, maybe they won't work. Not really sure. I'll have to play with the prototypes to see whether or not the design is a bit too fiddly, but the rest were okay, so hopefully I should be able to release those in the next couple of weeks. Not all at once, of course, not all at once. I will release them in drips and drabs. I was supposed to release some new stencils earlier in the year, but they had problems with the laser cutter, and obviously they needed to get their stuff sorted out first. That was their priority. So, but now it's all up and running and working again, and they've got, you know, big orders and stuff sorted out, so I can get back in there again. Hopefully in November, a couple of months, we should be getting our own laser cutter, which will mean I can cut to order. It also means that I probably will be able to reissue or reoffer some of the designs that I kind of retired. So it'll be a case of I'll just be able to cut, like I said, to order. So that'll be fun. It's Monday, 2:15 in the afternoon. It's absolutely chucking it down with rain out there. It looks like a November day. You'd never think we're in the middle of July. So yesterday, Ian and I just kind of took it easy after the open day at Indigo Blue on Saturday. Well, I say we took it easy. Ian went into his workshop and started creating more projects and things for his next steampunk show, which is this weekend at a place called Sudley Castle. It's the Fantasy Forest Festival, so that's going to be fun for him. My relaxing day yesterday was doing something that I should have done years ago. I've been talking about doing for absolutely ages, but never actually got round to it. So back in the day, I created the Facebook group for the Mission Inspiration Art Challenges, which has been going for quite some time now, and there are almost like 5,000 people in that group. But people have always been asking me, Margaret, people have been asking me all for a while now, where can they share projects that they've done or pieces of art that they've done using my stencils or digi-downloads or MDF pieces, basically that they've created using products that I've helped to design or I have designed, or pages or art journal projects or mixed media projects that they've created which have been inspired by something that I've done. And there was nowhere for them to put pictures or share pictures and projects of things of that nature. For the time being, when people asked, I said just put them in a separate folder or separate album in the Mission Inspiration Facebook group, and then I'll get round to doing it someday. Well, yesterday I sat down and I did it. So I created the new group, which is called Mike's Creative Collective. Set the Facebook group up and opened the doors, and as of this morning there were 250 people in there, so which is fantastic. So hopefully this new creative collective will be a nice, safe, shared space for people to share projects and pieces of art that they've done either using my products or that have been inspired by pages and products that I've done. So if you're on Facebook and you want to come and join, then just do a search for Mike Deakin's Creative Collective, and I'll put a link in the description area of this week's vlog so you can have a look. So yeah, pop across and join us. Come on then, let's carry on. Bentley, come on, believe in you. Bentley, come on. Something obviously very interesting over there. You're not all that bothered this morning, are you, Mr. Nips? Yeah. So it's Tuesday morning and we're at the park. Just thought I'd bring the dogs out for a bit of a long walk this morning because it's going to rain this afternoon. So probably won't get much chance to have a decent walk this afternoon. So hopefully as well, once we've had a long walk, a long decent walk, they might go back to sleep and leave me in peace. So I can get some work done and some filming done this morning, which is the plan. Ian's at work today. He's back at Indigo Blue. So he's not going to be in until at least 6 p.m. this evening. So and it's now probably about 8:30 in the morning. So I've got a nice full day ahead. Too many nice smells in this park, I think. Come on, catch you up. It's Wednesday, 12th of July, just gone 12 noon. I'm just leaving mum and dad's. Just dropped mum back off after doing the grocery shopping. Oh, and it started to blooming rain. It's not good. So just picked up mum's prescription from the pharmacist this morning. Checked it all over, make sure it was all right, all correct. Got some steroid cream for Dad because the dry patch of skin on his cheek, excuse me, just adjust the camera. He's got like a dry patch of skin on his cheek here. Has come back again, so that should help clear that up. He just puts a bit on in the morning, and then after a day or two, it disappears, it goes. But he'd run out of the hydrocortisone. So that's all sorted. So yes, so we had a successful little shopping trip. I'm all stocked up now because tomorrow Ian's got the car until Monday. So I'm going to be housebound. No transport until Monday. So I've had to do a right big grocery and doggy food shop and stock up. Make sure I've got everything to last between now and Monday. So I'm skint. I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of my angels, because without you, these videos would not be possible. And don't forget, you can access your exclusive angel-only content over on my website. There's a link in the description area below. Thank you.